Vatican City and St. Peter's Basilica. Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into the latest updates on Pope Francis's health, the implications for the Catholic Church, and what the future might hold for the papacy. The 88-year-old pontiff has been hospitalized in Rome, sparking global concern and raising questions about his legacy and the process of selecting his successor. Pope Francis waving to crowds with shots of the Gemelli Polyclinic Hospital. Pope Francis was admitted to Rome's Agostino Gemelli Polyclinic Hospital last Friday after experiencing symptoms of bronchitis. Days later, he was diagnosed with bilateral pneumonia, a serious condition for anyone, but especially concerning for a man of his age and medical history. The Vatican has been providing regular updates, assuring the world that the Pope is stable but facing a complex clinical situation. Pope Francis reading in his hospital room. Despite his illness, Pope Francis has remained active. He's been reading newspapers, working from his hospital room, and even managed to get up for breakfast in his armchair. Yesterday, he received a visit from Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, with whom he spent 20 minutes in private. However, his condition has forced him to cancel several public appearances, including his Sunday Angelus address and this week's general audience. Pope Francis in his younger years, including his time in Argentina. Pope Francis's health has been a topic of concern for years. In his youth, he had part of a lung removed following a severe infection. Over the past 2 years, he has faced multiple medical issues, including a hospitalization for pneumonia in 2023. According to a recent Politico report, the Pope has confided to those closest to him that he fears he may not recover this time. The report also claims that doctors warned him before his admission that refusing hospitalization could be life-threatening. Vatican officials, including Cardinal Giovanni Battista Re and Cardinal Leonardo Sandri. Amid these health concerns, Pope Francis has been working to secure his legacy and ensure the continuity of his vision for the Church. Just days before his hospitalization, he extended the term of Cardinal Giovanni Battista Re, the 91-year-old dean of the College of Cardinals. The term of Vice Dean Cardinal Leonardo Sandri was also extended. These moves are seen as efforts to maintain stability within the Church's leadership as speculation grows about a future papal election. Sistine Chapel. Speaking of papal elections, let's take a moment to explain what a conclave is and how it works. When a pope dies or resigns, the chair of St. Peter is declared vacant, or sede vacante in Latin. The papal funeral is held within 4 to 6 days, followed by 9 days of mourning. During this time, cardinals from around the world gather in Rome for meetings known as general congregations. Only cardinals under the age of 80 are eligible to vote in the conclave, which takes place in the Sistine Chapel. Cardinals casting ballots in the Sistine Chapel. The voting process is steeped in tradition and secrecy. Cardinals write their choice on a ballot inscribed with the words, "Eligo in summum pontificem," I elect as Supreme Pontiff. They then approach the altar, swear an oath, and place their ballot in an urn. The votes are counted and the ballots are burned. Black smoke from the Sistine Chapel's chimney means no pope has been elected, while white smoke signals the election of a new pontiff. Pope Francis meeting with world leaders. The next conclave could be highly political. Pope Francis has been a vocal advocate for migrants and refugees, often clashing with leaders like former U.S. President Donald Trump. In 2016, Francis famously said that anyone who builds walls to keep out migrants is not a Christian. More recently, he issued a letter rebuking the Trump administration's immigration policies, taking direct aim at Vice President J.D. Vance's interpretation of Catholic theology. Cardinal Pietro Parolin and other Vatican officials. With the next conclave on the horizon, the stakes are high. The Dean of the College of Cardinals plays a crucial role in the transition between papacies, and Pope Francis's decision to extend Cardinal Re's term suggests he's preparing for that eventuality. The Politico report suggests that the election of the next pope could be influenced by global politics, with some speculating that certain powers may seek a less confrontational leader. Pope Francis in prayer, with images of Gaza and Father Gabriel Romanelli. Despite his illness, Pope Francis has remained engaged with global issues. He recently held a video call with Father Gabriel Romanelli, the priest of Gaza's only Catholic parish. Francis assured him, "A few days in hospital and I'll be back," showcasing his characteristic optimism and resilience. Doctors and medical equipment. Medical experts have weighed in on the Pope's condition. Dr. Maur Soller, a pulmonary specialist at Yale, notes that polymicrobial infections, like the one Francis is battling, are challenging to treat, especially in older patients with pre-existing conditions. However, the Vatican has reported that the Pope is stable, with no fever, and is responding to treatment. St. Peter's Square and the Vatican flag. As the world watches and prays for Pope Francis's recovery, the Catholic Church stands at a crossroads. The Pope's health has sparked conversations about his legacy, the future of the papacy, and the role of the Church in an increasingly complex world. For now, we wait, hope, and reflect on the profound impact of this humble leader who has dedicated his life to serving others. Prayers for Pope Francis. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this developing story. Until next time, take care.